So this is the keyboard that we're going to be building today, right here. No, we were gonna go to NorCal for his work, but obviously that's not happening anymore, so... Alright. So I've already opened it to make sure that I got everything, but this is the Y8, the Keyno Y8. It's actually live right now. It is live on Wutre. If you do ! build, it should have the website with the group buy listing and all the extra parts. We are going to be building the purple unit. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we have the purple unit with the standard weight. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's waffle style. Waffle style. That's a nice purple, yeah. Hello, potato. A chocolate gold bar. Yeah. And so it's interesting because I don't know if you guys have watched other creators build it, but there is like a heat treated weight. He just ordered it. Nice. Yeah, so I'm the one with the purple unit. I was gonna build it last weekend, but I decided last minute to go to the Arizona meetup, so I pushed it back a week. But they said it was okay because I could still build it during the group buy. So if you guys are waiting for this build, because I was listed as the one who had purple, right? But I did have to delay it because I went to the meetup. But this is the purple unit. I have the standard weights. I don't have the heat treated weights. So it's interesting because they have like different versions of this waffle weight. So if you look at the group buy page, there's like a heat coloring edition. This is the standard edition. They also have a raw edition, but this is just the standard purple with the standard weight and whatnot. This one, you can see it has this accent piece right here. It's very subtle, just right here. Here's a side. So this piece right here is actually an accent piece as well. So you can change this part out. So that's a side. And here is the back. So it has the protective film on it, but I'll take it off a little bit later. Here are the feet. So these feet, I think, are pretty nice. I don't know if you can tell, but typically I don't like putting on feet on boards because with the dust mat, it just tends to like slide off, especially if it's not like very deep into the board. But it seems like with the way the feet are here, it's gonna be pretty hard for it to just like slide it off. But we'll see. You got a little accent piece right here too, or not like, well, yeah, like a little accent right here. I'm using the Wutre stabs. Hi, Nai. Hello, Zawabi. So here is the USB side. So it's a lower USB port. It is recessed. It's deep in there. And then here you can see this part, it says Keyno right here. Keyno. So here's what that looks like. Yes, it is a lower centered USB port. Yes, this is the waffle iron, yeah. And then here is the front lip. Ooh. Focus. So you do see the seam. You can see it right there. And then the accent piece. The side with the accent weight right there. It is, let's see. Yeah, so it is actually slightly, very slightly. You can see the top part looks a little bit lighter, like a little bit more blue. Yeah, the top piece is a little lighter. hopefully they're able to address that with the group buy, but I have a pre-production unit, so that could probably also be why. Okay. It's a pretty hefty board. Pretty hefty. I'll weigh it afterwards, but yeah, it is the waffle iron board. Okay, let's see. I do have a solder PCB today, which I thought, you know, if I got the solder one, that means I can do half plates. I mean, honestly, these, oh. You see what I'm saying now? Yeah. So they gave me a bunch of different plates. So it looks like alu, PC, FR4. They also gave me foam, if that's what we want to do. If we want to foam it up. But since I got solder, I'm just gonna go with the FR4 half. This purple is giving me bad FOMO. I mean, what are the prices? So the standard edition starts at $350. The colors are E-cream, E-pink, black, silver, burgundy, dark green, purple, and CNC raw, right? So there are 8 different colors. The layouts are winky, winky-less, and then you can go either soldered or hot swap PCB. Front height is 18 mm. 8 degrees typing angle. It is a gasket mount. Raw? Yes, it does have raw. So today we're going to be using an FR4 half plate. I'm probably not going to use any foam, but we'll see. But yeah, it has the internal waffle brass weight, as you can see here, but there's also 2 heat coloring edition ones. So there's a red one and there's a blue one, and I think it was who was it? It was Alex who had the blue one. Yeah, so the PCB is 1 mm, so 1 millimeter. There are regional vendors. There should be. I think the US is Keeps. Yeah. Yeah, US is Keeps. But yeah, so it's 1 mm. It is a very, very thin PCB. But looking at the PCB, here's something that is interesting. In case you're like, why so thin? So let's look at the PCB. PCB has no flex cuts, which I feel like it's pretty rare these days because you see a lot of flex cuts on a lot of PCBs these days. But this one, while it disappears if you turn it sideways, no flex cuts at all. None. Nada. 0. Hello, Blazin. What's up? So on the Keycaps page, it's saying it improves the keyboard's rebound by having a 1 mm PCB. And then because there's no flex, it should be a more consistent feel overall with the gasket mounting. But it is very thin, so we're going to be using 1.6 stabilizers with shims. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to add some shims. I feel like I would break it. Yeah, you do have a couple different layout options. And then daughter board JSD right here. There's no LEDs, no RGB. It's a physical reset button on the back. Yeah, no LEDs. No one likes trampolining while typing. Some people do. Which one? The Tata? That one was very bouncy, I would say. Even the hot swap PCB is 1 millimeter. So you do need shims with it. Okay. Tatas are bouncy, yes. Yes. Okay. So half plate, we're doing half plate solder. And we're just gonna be using their Aurora, WS Aurora. Okay. I thought I closed this, but I guess not. I took them out earlier to count, and I thought I closed it. But, oops. That's okay. They're just switches. Alright. You're getting notches? Does that mean you're leaving? Okay, so let's just put everything up here. I'm probably gonna use no foam. Whoa. Oh, you're already out. Oh, I see. Yo, are you gonna get me some tacos too? I don't think that guy looks like Timothy at all. Their nose is completely different. Their eyes are different too. His eyes like go up. Timothy's goes down. And this guy's nose is like more buttony. Timothy has like a sharper nose bridge. I don't think he looks like Timothy. Alright, so this one we're gonna power through this. Damn, Patty knows Timothy's facial instructions? It's literally a picture next to it to compare. This guy looks more like an elf. Like, if he played an elf in Lord of the Rings, I would say, wow, that guy looks like an elf. The NBA player. Oh wait, someone show me the front. I need to see a front profile of this dude. Okay, alright. Like, what? No, he does not. Look! Okay, look. Hold on. Where's my... This guy saying he looks like him? No way. The nose is different. Look, so his eyes go up, but Timothy's goes down. Okay, I don't see it at all. No. I don't think so. Yeah, it's probably just the hair. You know the steps of evolution? He's like 1 or 2 steps, maybe like 4 steps. Come on. Okay. So TKL. Let's go 7. I'm gonna do 7U because I have the Win keyless edition. Boop. Okay, boop. Should I just do split right shift? Is that cursed on a TKL? Kinda cursed. I'm not gonna curse you guys today. Thanks for the follow. If this were any other day, I would. Bro, forceps is like a primate still? I said what I said. He's trying to get out of stab content. No! I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Hello, Alvin. How you doing? Have I eaten yet? Yeah, I have. I have. Did you read Mod Channel? Alvin, read Mod Channel. Read the Mod Channel. Thanks to hydrate. Oh. Shoot. Oh. That is a diode. Oh. Wait, that's multiple diodes. Oh. Oh, shoot. Huh. So there's a diode. Oh, it's this diode for this one. There's a diode right here too. Hmm. So that diode's right here. This diode is missing. Dry build, no solder? Oh, I might have to. Because there's a diode completely missing from right here. I wonder if I have any other PCBs with diodes. I mean, that's the thing with like shipping stuff sometimes. Is sometimes you just diodes fly off. Let me see. It's like usually you're lucky and you find the diodes within the board. Yeah, it's a 1mm PCB, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to find anything else that's like compatible. Or I don't know anyone else who makes a 1mm PCB. Maybe there are other people, but basically, that's okay. I mean, we're missing a diode. We're missing a diode. I need to see if I can even like solder this one back on. But this one's just like completely missing. And I tried looking in the bag, but it wasn't there. I mean, I found one little diode. I found one little diode. But as for the other one, I don't see it. Good thing you check your PCBs like a pro. And honestly, I took it out to check it. And I wonder if it flew out then. I wonder. I mean, if I'm missing a diode, I could always just see if there's another. Ugh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think I still have to solder. So this diode is... Oh! There's a lot of loose diodes. Uh-oh. Yeah, this diode's loose. I need to reflow this one too. So I have spare PCBs, but I don't know if I have these kind of diodes, so I'd have to look through my mix, but I mean, for the sake of going and finishing this build, let's just go ahead and go ahead. Let's just go ahead and go ahead. What am I saying? Let's just go ahead and proceed with the build. Did they hand make these PCBs? It kind of looks like. Perhaps. Yeah, let's go ahead and go ahead. Uh-huh. Maybe I'll find the diode in a little bit. Who knows? Okay. Alright, so I was looking at like upcoming keyboard builds. Just like in general, like what people are coming out with. There's a lot of TKLs. Is it the year of the TKL again? Oh, please no. I have the purple. I feel like before Christmas, there was a lot of 60s. And now we have a lot of TKLs. Cooler mounting mechanics? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a double-edged sword. Because what if you come out with a cool mounting, but then it like is not, it's like gimmicky, right? Am I here the rabbit? No, I'm a monkey. There's been a lot of 75s. Gimmicks are fun sometimes, but I don't know. Oh, hi Sunday. Hi Testy. Hello Finn. Gimmicks are stupid moves. Sometimes it can be. I mean, I applaud people who want to venture outside and create new stuff, but sometimes they like overshoot, right? Okay. You got Zaku's? Nice. I hate building Link 65. So here's one thing that people don't know is that, or I feel like not many people know about this, but if you want Zaku's, you can just buy the, what is it called? KLC switches. Those are Zaku's, but different colors. Same manufacturer, Tessie. Like everything about it is pretty much the same, maybe minus the spring weight and the color. You also want the Zaku Gundam? Yeah. I mean, the colorway is one thing that draws people to the Zakus, but it's just some people are like, I want Zaku's, and they always bother Bolsa, but there are Zaku likes out there. Yes, I think Zaku's are a good colorway. Green jackets are similar to Zaku's, but less clacky. Little. Is it still long pole? I honestly think that the Namazus are their best switch. It's kind of slept on, I think. The Namazus are so nice. Techno Violets, I think, are also better than Zaku's, in my opinion. If Zaku's are a little too heavy for you, I think Techno Violets are a lovely alternative. But my favorite is Namazu's, for sure. I mean, that's like their selling point. They're like meant to be loud, in my opinion. Do I spring swap? Usually I do, yes. I think I forgot to tweet. I forgot to tweet! Oh no. I forgot to tweet. Did I spring swap? No, I just said stock and I thought it was fine. It's a little heavy for my taste, so if I were to get more Namazus, I would spring swap them. But if you like a heavier switch, then Namazus are good. But I think sound-wise and feel-wise, those feel best to me compared to like Zaku's. But I mean, I get the hype behind it, but like a lot of hyped stuff, it is hype. I think Bolsa has other switches that are like has better switches than the Zaku's, but you know, it's the hype. Hello, RX. Okay. I forgot to tweet. I need a social media manager. For real. And I did a video comparing Zaku's Pink Robins and they apparently couldn't tell the difference. I think Techno Violets are good. I like them more. I would say my like stock wise, I would put Techno Violets, Namazus, and then Zaku's. Haven't used Corsas, so I don't know, because I don't like tactiles, but I think like after modifying them, it would be Namazus at top and then Techno Violets, because I like a lighter switch, and Namazus are like a little heavy for me. Sorry, also your office space looks so nice. Mod musing. Live now. Link. Twitch.tv. Yeah, I like that you put a lot of plants. That's like my dream. I want to have an office full of plants, but I don't really get good lighting. Because most of the sun comes from this way. And like right here, sometimes you get a peak. And then this one only really gets like the sunset. And so courses are really nice. I kind of wanted to try the borked courses. Did you guys hear about that? I actually do have grow lights, but it's like so jarring, you know. It's not like the natural lighting, soft lighting you get. I'm trying not to get my thigh in this photo. I need to move this right here. Do my cats mess with my plants? Not normally, no. They only like my spider lily, which is like catnip for them. So that's like really the only plant they've ever really bothered. Oh god. Wait, makes me hungry for breakfast? True. Sorry. Let me just take a good photo of this. Not like a potato one. Fancy new phone? Yeah, so Knox actually gifted me an iPhone 12. And so I've been using it and it's been nice. Yeah, it's been nice. Keyno. Keyno. Why 8? Twitch.tv. Oh, Mixie, thank you for the 10 months. How you doing? Did you ever find your carrying case? It is expensive for mono K. Mikibo had some in stock, but I think there was like a sale and then it just sold, a lot of it sold out. Look at that weight. Yeah, I'll keep this out so you guys know what it looks like. I just put it right here. Okay, I've tweeted out. Now I need this. I told you guys how Cosmo was sneezing on my monitors. So I bought these like electronic wipes and I've just been like wiping everything down. So I wiped down all my monitors, I wiped down my phone, and so now everything is like clean and pristine. And I got these. Where are they? Like, they're like these, there's like baby wipes but for electronic stuff. Okay. Oh, Emily's the cafe. Aeongi, that one's cute. Jian's gonna drop V2. Has Jian dropped the frog pad yet? I got to see one of those in person. Pretty nice. He says he put the knobs on the sides so it's it's supposed to represent like frog eyes. So the frog pad is it's a numpad. And there's like knobs on the 2 upper corners and it's supposed to be like eyes. Oh, it dropped in December. Okay. I think they said they were about to because when I got there, he had just released his loop station and then he showed me the frog pad and said this was dropping later that month. So happy birthday, Patty. It's not my birthday. Thank you, though. Thank you for the bits. That's so modest. Today's been kind of a weird day. I have a frog pad coming. I'm excited to get the KBD. I have a yellow KBD that I bought, but I realized that I'm not a numpad person. Like, I don't need a numpad to survive. JV, thank you for the 23 months. Hello, how are you? Well, not happy birthday. It's not my birthday. I mean, I have macro pads, but I don't even use them. I use them as I use them as artisan holders, and that's like their function to me. I'm meth living, yeah. Well, I hope things get better for you, JB. Oh my god. Zipfresh, thank you for the bits. Well, I haven't done my subathon yet. I'm tempted to get this blurred, but I feel like too little of the heat coloring shows on the outside. You wish the weight was internal. Yeah, so this waffle weight is internal. And then you have this accent piece right here that you can kind of see, and then the accent piece right here. But I understand, you know, getting like an internal weight and have like such a big internal weight and not having it show. Do you come up? Okay, so me and Vin brainstorm late at night, and we look through the ones we like, and we... yeah, basically Vin and we brainstorm emotes I would like to see. I had an emote suggestion channel where people were suggesting as well. But yeah. We actually had to axe a lot of them. Like, so the emotes you see now made it through a very rigorous screening, because I wanted to have upwards of like 30 new emotes, but I managed to narrow it down to like 15. I feel like it doesn't make sense to pay for the weight to be heat colored, but I can't see it. Yeah, I can understand that sentiment. The thing with the heat coloring edition, are you able to add... oh, shit. Let me see. Are you able to add just like this accent piece? Probably not. It's probably a set if I had to guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, so the standard is 350, and then the heat coloring edition is an additional 50. So Ram Ranch. Oh, it's a meme. It is a spicy meme. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up that I will have a few sponsored streams upcoming. Shouldn't really disrupt much, but yeah. There might be a few times in the stream where I like talk about it. I feel like with what we went through today, it's like I'm glad I have like at least sponsor content that I can pick up. So the standard edition is 349, and then the heat coloring, so with the fancy weights and the accent piece, is 399. So 350 versus 400. So like, thank you for the bits. Let's do hype and support Patricia. I mean, we'll be fine. I just get stressed out really easily, you know? And I have a very hard time hiding my stress. And I'm the type of person, like, I show it on my face. Like, I have a very hard time hiding my disdain, which is really bad in some cases, but like, oh, you're fine. You're fine, Alvin. I told Stream, you know, that that's the reason why if I'm seem like a little down, but Connor's happy. This is a good thing for him. Like in his opinion, right? But you know, for me it's like, oh god. You know, getting laid off is always a very hard thing. What are you saying, emo kid? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely stressful. I mean, I'm more stressed about it than he is. He's coasting. So Connor got laid off today, but he already has like other job offers. It was just really unexpected. I don't think anyone saw it coming except for like the high ups. Yeah, it was pretty much that. Got the email at 4 a.m. When he woke up, he couldn't access anything. And it's just like, yeah, it was pretty fucked up. Yep. A lot of tech jobs are kind of being shaken up right now. But we're fine. We have savings. I have a little bit of revenue. We had a budget talk recently too, kind of, yeah. Yeah, they laid off like they laid off like 12,000 employees. Yeah, all at once. Literally email early in the morning. Yeah. Just early in the morning, they sent it out 4 a.m. And then by that time, like everything was already, he couldn't log into anything. Oh, Finn, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Mellow, Nello, Crypto Gato, Kind Ion, Marvio, Little Tokyo. Yeah, it's just... Are you gonna take him to court? No. Thanks for the bits. I mean, I'm not gonna say where he worked, but I mean, you could literally just go on Twitter, look up 12K layoffs, and then you would know, right? Pretty crazy. I always got laid off because you didn't go after work happy hour. Woke up in the morning meeting. Want to let you know, as of right now, you're no longer. They did that. They didn't even do that to him. That's fucked up. Like getting mad for not going to an after work thing. I've seen some other stories that are pretty messed up from that layoff. Yeah. I have some friends at Google Microsoft that. Yep. 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 That was Connor. That was Connor. And like we talked to other people too. Yeah, that's the thing. Like pretty much no one knew. it's like fucked up because I read some article about this guy who just got featured in like New York Times for the work he was doing at the company, and that he was part of the layoff. No, I mean he's fine. He hated working there anyways, but yeah, it's a sad thing. It's a happy thing for him, but it's like a sad thing for me. We're gonna get the dust mat. This is from Zenclack. I wonder if it's still in stock. It might be. It might be. Oh, I have a different. It's so hard for my mods to keep up because I always have different. I always have different dust mats. I'm sorry. Yes, it's that one. The Zenclack. The dragonfly. Mine is without the dragonfly. But yeah, we'll be okay. It's just if you notice me like picking up a lot of like sponsored content, that's probably why. If you notice me doing sponsored stuff more often, that's why. Because like we didn't see this coming, so a lot of the sponsorships that have reached out to me I've kind of been like on the fence about, because it was like, do I want to do this? Should I do this? And now it's like, oh, I should do this, you know? I'll tell you guys that I've been kind of having a hard time navigating through like brand deals. Yes, it's an egg tart. Yeah, if you do exclamation point egg tart. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get the Miro one because of what happened to Josh with Mech Market. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because they fired all those people and then their stock prices went up. Oh, I got it already? Oh. Okay, let me look. Wait, is it a black one? It's a black one, right? Hello, Nub. Raid Shadow Legend? I actually did get reached out by them. Okay, yeah, I think I have that one. Yes. It does pay well. Yeah. It does pay well. It is, yeah, but I'm kind of at this weird point where, like, I'm like doom and gloom because I'm trying to navigate through brand deals, but a lot of keyboard streamers don't normally take brand deals. Like, tell me one keyboard streamer you've watched who have done brand deals outside of keyboards. Teha. But Teha and my numbers are not the same. Right? I don't know exactly. I'm like one of the few that have actually taken brand deals outside of keyboards. Tim has okay, but coffee. I'm talking like, you know, like the normal thing, right? Like the normal sponsorships, like the big behuga ones, you know. Numbers are not the only metric people look at. True, but numbers are typically the metric for entry to even get the deals, if that makes sense. So it's like a lot of sponsors will say like, so there's all different types of brand deals, okay? There's brand deals where it's like affiliate link only. Those fucking suck. Okay, those suck. Like, you're not gonna get a base rate. All we're gonna do is pay you in like affiliate sales, you know? Which is why people take the Raid Shadow Legends, because they pay you based on the number of hours that you stream, right? But a lot of sponsorships is, you know, based on the number of people that sign up using your link, we will pay you, right? What are you hung up about regarding taking sponsors? Because I don't know how much to charge. Like, I tried asking people, I tried asking Teha, I tried asking like other people, you know, what's a good rate based off of like current concurrent viewers, God, CCV. And then also for like deliverables, you know, like they want like a little thing floating right here. They want a panel. It's stuff like that, right? And I'm trying to price myself so that I don't undersell myself, but I'm also not like overzealous that they're like, shit, no. Cordell, thank you for the T3 sub, baby girl. No, 200 isn't 200. So I'm thinking about doing $1.50 per viewer per hour. So say I have 100 viewers, right? So that's 150 for an hour. And then if I stream for multiple hours and I maintain those numbers, then, you know, that's what you want. Like, just doing a base rate or just like a base price. Like, I'll do everything for this for, you know, this amount. I don't like that, really. Like, really. I always thought they provided rates and offers you negotiate from there. They don't. They don't. This is the thing, because they want to lowball you. They want to be like, oh, so what are your rates, you know? And then go from there. Yeah. Provide a range. Yeah, so I've sent this to my mods, but I basically said, here's my base rate, and then if here's what I would charge for all these other deliverables if you're interested. And they said they would pay for additional, also this looks like a face. Anyways, they said they would pay for additional promotion. And so I'm like offering them like packages, like I could do this and this and this and also promote it. But I just don't know if I'm like underselling myself, because it's weird, right? I remember hearing a box extra, the guy was getting me a sponsorship, the pocket 70% give me 30, saving the whole amount. Yeah. Maybe you should pay me to be here instead of paying you. I mean, I make you guys sit through ads that pay me, so I guess it's the least I could do. You need an agent? That's the thing. I'm still a very small streamer. It's Dex. It's DevTX. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. Welcome to the Potato Club. I appreciate your support. And you now have a bunch of cute emotes. Thank you. Pretty much, you can't get an agent unless you've passed a certain threshold of viewers. You're watching your VOD, you might be getting one. Oh really? It's a very, if you like trampoline boards, it's a very trampoline. Aww. Pancakes, thank you for the 3 months. How you doing? So, the reason why so many people do the Raid Shadow Legend raid is because it's based on the number of hours, or it's like based on the amount you play, right? And then you get additional if people sign up, right? But basically what I was saying is there's different types of ways that sponsorships work. You have the type that only do affiliates, you have the type that does a base rate, you have ones that do a base price. And so it just really depends. You're trying to make new moves? Hello, Yuffie. Oh, no problem. You mean you're always welcome here. If you're chatting or lurking, you do you. But I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the resub. Oh my gosh. I think I'm a little more lucky because I do multiple categories. Not even lucky, but you know, I just feel like I have more choices when it comes to like branching out. Even though my gaming streams are not as successful as my keyboard streams, but you know, there's like you see that a lot. You see a lot of people who get big from one thing and then they try to branch out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? Looks like I have another one coming, right? I have the PC, the pink PC Nest coming, the XXL. I love your gaming streams, thank you. I wish others did as well. And like the big brain thing is like you can still talk to me about keyboards. While it's not like it's not like, oh my god, I'm playing WoW right now and you're asking me about the new upcoming switches? Like, what the heck? Like, there's a time and place. No, it's literally, you can ask me anything. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna be like, we're playing WoW right now, not keyboards, excuse me. Like, you can literally ask me whatever. I'm not gonna get mad, right? And like, I'll say this again, but the thing with me playing WoW is that I would be playing WoW anyways. It's just a matter of if I stream the content or not. And so I guess people kind of get scared because like, yeah, some streamers do get offended by that. So they do, right? But I'm telling you guys right now, I don't like, please just like come hang out with me. Maybe that sounds like so fucking desperate, but it's like, please, no matter what I'm streaming, you know, I'm still me. If anything, WoW, you kind of get to see more of my personality because you get to see me like get mad. Not even get mad, but you know. Yeah, you can share it for sure. Go for it. It's cool watching your other streams too. Yeah. Like, I love keyboards, but I'm a gamer. I would say I'm more into games than I am into keyboards because, like, Oh! Oh my god, you made it! How did you do the gold? That's so cute. I low-key want to try streaming games also, but you don't know if your PC can handle it, yeah. I mean, the thing with me is, like, I've been gaming since I was a little girl. So I've always gamed a lot. And keyboards is something like relatively new to me, like out of what the 30 years I've been alive, like keyboards I've only really been into for like 2, maybe 3 years. So it's one of those things where like I was a gaming streamer before I was a keyboard streamer, which is why like I have the amount of followers I have, but it's like I would say only half. It's like half now, right? Half follow me for gaming and half follow me for keyboards, which is why like I might have a larger following than other keyboard streamers, but a lot of it is like convoluted because I used to just stream games only. Hello, Conan. Half isn't about, I don't even think it's half. I think it's more like, I don't know. When did I first stream keyboards? And you can kind of see that. I want to say it's like 2/3, honestly. Like 2/3 of my following came from gaming and the 1/3 is keyboards, but the keyboard community is a lot better about, you know, showing up to streams. I need to lurk in more people's streams, Heike. I lurk, and that's kind of like my downfall. I feel sometimes because I don't really talk, and so people don't really know me, and I should talk more, but I just get tired, I guess. Patty lurks to judge us? I do. It's like people don't think I'm watching, but then I see them participating, and I'm like, I see you guys being saucy. Thanks for the follow. What? What? Can I help you? You keep pawing at me. You wanna come here? Come here. Come on. Come here. Kilo's like, I want your attention. Give me your attention. I hop into Twitch and open a few people's streams. I only interact in a few. I sometimes don't lurk. Everyone I follow, yeah. It's hard to lurk in so many streams. Oh. Second kato. I'm definitely the kind of person where like I open the streams and then I like mute the server. I mute my tab or I mute the site because if there are too many people talking at once, I get like overwhelmed. Oh, don't eat that. That. Oh yeah, that's always been a thing, but you can have the volume on and then you can mute. You can mute it. So if you go to this, you go mute site, right? But it's like it mutes everything, but that works. Hello? Hello? Kilo. You're playing with fire. I know. No, stop. Are you just looking for somewhere to chill? Where do you want to chill? You can chill right here. Just chill over here. Come here. You can chill over here. I typically don't let them on my desk You can chill over here. Okay, alright. Is that your spot? You decided on that spot? Hello. I know. You can chill right here. Here, I made space for you. Here, right here. You can put your... Oh, Kilo, stop. Kilo, go right here. Right here. Okay. I like cleared a spot for her and she's just like, no. You can sit right here. I made a spot for you right here. No? Alright. Ah! She's like licking my elbows. Ah! Ah! Please, I'm trying to work. Yeah, so I have cats and dogs in case you guys are like, what? I thought Patty only had Ginkert. Gingo is... Okay, I know you shouldn't say this about your children, but you know, Ginkgo is my favorite. But I love my cat. I love my cats too. Oh shoot. Oh no. Yeah, I made a spot for you right here. You wanna sit here? You wanna sit here? You can sit here. Yeah. Okay, now you sit. No. You stay. You stay. Right there. Yeah. Stay right there. You stay right there. It is an egg tart. Oh, like a real egg tart? Yeah. You stay. 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 You can stay right there. Yeah, you can stay right there. Nope. Dim sum sounds good. There's not very many dim sum restaurants in Austin anymore. No, they don't buy my cables. They will take my switches though. They like taking my switches. Rip New Fortune, yeah. Did I like this week's bongo? Yes, I entered in for it. Also, if you're interested in the Ectite, you can do !Ectite and it will link the artist that made it. Sometimes she does drops. So if you were interested in who made it. No, they're not magnetic. They'd be cool if they were, though. I want to take a pottery class with my cousin, and I want to start making trays, or like cute mugs. Hello, Toasty! Hello. How you doing? Would you guys buy trays made by me? They would be handmade. You had some nice pizza, nice. Natsume is... No, I haven't. That's a new anime? I will commission a dinner plate? Oh my gosh. You literally have access to a very strong supportive market. Please take advantage. Do I? I don't know. I have really bad imposter syndrome, in case you guys couldn't tell. You caved and you ordered the Tata 80. Where'd you order it from? Keycaps? Or from Mutre? Have a good lake. Keycaps? I see. Nice. I love Keycaps. They like reached out to me. They're like, would you like to be an affiliate? And I was like, sure. And then they sent me a care package, and like every month they send me like their new switches. I'm like, oh my god. They spoil me. They even sent me like a Christmas card. Was that Amber? I think so, Paula. Yeah, but they're so nice. They sent me a Christmas card. Um they sent me switches each month. They gave me a lot of lube. They gave me a lot of lube. They're like, do you need anything? I was like, I guess some lube. And they're like, okay, we got you. And they sent me like loads. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, if you guys don't know Amber, she has the most aesthetically pleasing keyboard layouts at meetups. Like, Dustmat, she has her keyboard and she like sets a whole theme, and I like looked at it and I was like, whoa. Why don't more people do this? It was actually so nice. Now I need to think about like how I want to set up a future. I'm legit gonna bring like a cookie tower. Just like the, you know, it's like the tower where you can like put cookies, and I'm gonna put my stickers. So it's gonna be like, oh, you know, here is my sticker tower. If you want one, just take one. I'm like thinking of things I can bring to meetups to make my setup like more aesthetically pleasing. The thing is, you want to travel light, you sort of can't pack clothes if you do stuff like that. Who needs clothes? Just need one set, you're good. Keyboard aesthetic is way more important. In my opinion. And if someone's like, didn't you wear that yesterday? You just say, I got 2 sets. I got 2 sets of it. Hello, Stacy. I like this song. Almost 2 years in the hobby, still haven't been in meetup. A lot of them are starting to like pop up more like here and there, not just like in California, so I'm like I want to go to all these meetups that I have to chill. My desk looks like when I set us there one day and then the next there's switches and lube everywhere. Oh yeah, like I see all these like aesthetically pleasing desk setups on Instagram. And I know like if I set my desk up like that, literally the next day it would all be like a mess. And it's a lot to upkeep. Like you can tell I live at my desk for sure. I can't do like the minimalist look. I can't do that. Like if I were to zoom out, hold on, does this work? Oh, nice. But you can see I just have like trinkets and stuff everywhere, like literally everywhere. And like over here, I have so much stuff over there too. It's just not possible for me. I mean, I think you're able to do that if you don't really collect stuff, or you have like better storage elsewhere, or if you work in like an office space. Oh wait, what the? I worry some of the remote work jobs are starting to dry up and it will hurt the hobby since that seems to bring new people. Yeah. Being surrounded by stuff is cozy. I agree. I agree. Honestly, I have keycaps everywhere on top of those things. Where is it? I know. Oh yeah, I know how Meepergon's dust looks like now too. I actually have a photo that Connor took of me like working at my desk. I could probably show you guys. But it's like really messy. So don't judge me if I show you guys, okay? Amber seed at its worst. Mine's pretty bad. Uh... Okay. Oh, so her flight's getting an extra early, okay. Was that at yours at its best? I have so many photos from a meetup that I didn't post. I should post those. Wait, I forgot. I got an iPhone. The old photo was on my Pixel. Okay, let's see if I can find it here. I'm trying to find it, sorry. Okay, none of these are in order. Oh, yeah, I'll have to find it for you guys later. People over to my streaming space and why I don't like doing co-streams is because I have a cat box in here. And that can be like pretty gross for people. It's literally a coin toss whether or not like my cats decide to bury their poo or not too. So my cats like take a dump while they're in here. It's like, oh, sorry. Okay. I want to listen to that song again. What's it called? This one. My cat has the smelliest of poos. Mine do too, and they don't bury it. I'm just like, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you guys just like so not happy? It's like, why do you guys do this to me? Like, are you guys depressed? Why you can't? Is that why you can't bury your poo? Or like, what's going on? Like, talk to me. What can I do to make you guys be more happy and feel like, oh. Cats. This is always knocking shit over too. Do you guys have male cats? I feel like male cats have like rancid peas. It's just male cats. Okay, so let's see. People watching this are like, oh god, what is she gonna stop talking about? I do have the robot, which is why it's not as bad, but there are moments where like I'm waiting for it to turn. I'm like, please. Please. Hurry up with the cycle. Yeah, you should. It's a very good investment, in my opinion. Actually, since we're using the shims, I'm not even gonna use, because these have a pretty big back. So this PCB is 1 millimeter, 1 mm, and so I have to use these shims, or else they just will not stay. It's a very thin PCB. Yeah, so we had this cat named Noodle, that we were like fostering, and we were gonna take her to go get spayed because it was unclear whether or not she was. And then apparently they like tattoo the cat like a dot whenever they get them spayed or neutered, so you know, but I didn't know that. So we like scheduled the appointment and we like brought her in, and she was the type of cat, like she didn't like being in the car. Like she had the weirdest meows. Like she'd be like meow, 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 right? And so I just remember like driving her to the vet to get her spayed, and she's just like meow, 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 like the entire way there. I'm like, are you okay? It's not even like the high screech, like, you know, when you hear like some cats, it's like meow. It wasn't even like that. It's just meow, meow, meow. Like, it's a very monotone meow. Has the deepest, saddest, really? Your cat's so cute. Yeah. It's so funny because I went to my sister's recently for Chinese New Year's, and her dog is like, I think maybe not even a year old or about to be like a year old. So much energy, but like Ginkgo was like sleeping on the floor because she was tired from like playing with all the other dogs. And then I see Maru, my sister's dog, just like, so here's Ginkgo. And Maru's literally like, oh, oh, like running around her in a circle, like, oh, oh. It just keeps doing that, right? And like at one point, Ginkgo's like, you know, like, stop it. Because she's just like trying to sleep, and he's literally just like going in circles around her. And so it was very cute. I tried to like take a video of it, but by the time I like grabbed my phone, like he stopped doing it because she was just like, stop it. Hello, Aki. What's up? Good evening. We're building keyboard. We're using shims. I finally set up my side camera again, because this is the camera I use to record TikToks and Reels, in case you guys didn't know. You've been interested in this sport. Cool. We're gonna be doing a no monkey type, because one of the diodes on the PCB is missing. Kind of wonky. I mean, you would think so, right? But I don't think, like, what's the concern with like such a thin PCB? Like, you're gonna break it? But other than that, it's like, Are there any other like major concerns with like a really thin PCB? Oh, okay. So it's like inconvenience thing, yeah. Yeah, I can understand why people hate the stab shims. Yeah. Are you lazy boy? Same. But honestly, functionally, it doesn't seem much different from like a 1.2. You're like, sure, it's really thin, but we'll see. This group buy is actually live right now. It started yesterday. And we're just building it today. Standard edition is 349, and then the Heat edition is 399. Did it? I'm not sure. I was not in the group buy for the W1. That E cream color is so nice. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to do like the beige. You're missing a build? Where? You mean this build? There'll be a VOD. Oh, I see. Hello. You'll be lurking? Well, enjoy your time out. Okay. Have a good lurk, Meep. I want to get dim sum. Good luck with build? Thanks. It's been so long since I've had dim sum. Me too. There's not really much places in Austin anymore. I think there's still a few, but I went to like a bougie one downtown and I was like, I feel like it kind of defeats the whole essence of dim sum with the way they were doing it. I just like dim sum carts. Am I doing anything? So my family already celebrated early. I don't know if we're doing anything. Bougie dim sum is oxymoron. Yeah, it was a very bougie. You can see my ginkgo tattoo more this way. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like I won't be going to NorCal anytime soon, unfortunately. It's like times like this, I wish I lived in California because, like, I love eating with, like, Glen and kiwi. People are like, oh, you can move to, like, California now. I'm like, stop. Stop. It is expensive, yeah. All these people want me to move to California, but I'm a Texas girl at heart. It's winky-less. Okay. Come to SoCal, yeah. Everyone's like, Patty, you're a California girl. I'm like, am I? Am I though? I don't know. What you need is high-speed rail everywhere? Yeah, like what they have in Korea and Taiwan. That'd be sick. That would be amazing, I agree. Yeah. Okay, I see why the other builders went full point. I get it! Okay, so this is where the thin PCB kind of is a little sussy. Okay. It also helped level out real estate prices, true. I would want, I don't know, if I were to move anywhere, it'd honestly be um, like back to Boston, maybe Taiwan, um, maybe Japan. Like the city life. I didn't really like Patty Abroad, yeah. Like San Fran felt a little weird to me. I don't know. That is like more city-ish. But SoCal doesn't feel like city life. Back to Australia? I've never been to Australia. I wouldn't even mind living in Korea. Like that format. Yeah, SoCal is just one large suburb. I would like to go back to Boston though. Um, half plate makes spacing on the switches harder on the non-plate areas. Not so much. It's more like you just need to make sure that the switches are fully seated. But since this is like such a thin PCB and these switches are not tight on it, it just will kind of like fall out. So it's like a little snug, but it's also, you know, if I were to, you see, I think that's more on the switches and the PCB compat, but it's just a lot more punishing if you don't seat all the switches correctly with a half plate. And I imagine if the PCB was like a little thicker for it to hold, like for the legs to like hold on to a little bit more, maybe it would be easier, but we'll see. Yeah, like I can see why people like who like California then move to Texas because Austin is kind of that same vibe, like the large suburb vibe, not really like a city-ish. As long as you have access to the food, I'm happy, yeah. Honestly, true. Okay, this is gonna be a little tough, but I'm just gonna solder these two corners in and then slowly go through the switches in there, which is kind of concerning because I'm kind of in a time crunch, but I'll just we'll just speed. I have to pick up my cousin from the airport because it's like 30 minutes earlier now. Yeah, they are. They were provided, so that's what I'm using. I'm running low on my stabs. I should buy more. Okay, first things first, let's try to... okay. Let's solder these diodes back. Also, let me saw cams. Oh, God. It's hard because this part completely just like snapped off, so I think even if I solder it back on, it's still not gonna work. Which one? Uh, Macho? Is it by P3D or someone else? Alright, here we go. Machida? Oh yeah, I've got one for this. It's a very cute board. I will have a build VOD summary on that soon. Interloper is already edited, I just need to give him my notes. So I know I haven't tested stabs, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure these corner pieces first, and so that way it will make it easier for me to test it. I think it'll be okay, but I believe in my stab tuning, but watch I say that now and then I test my stab, it's completely awful. Okay, so the biggest thing I want to make sure is like correct is my space bar. So I did that. You are stupid, you. Okay, that sounds alright. Purple keycap set. Let's use Taro. Oh, Paul. This is PBT Taro. Okay, there I'll go. They're all good. Okay. PBT Taro. Cherry Taro. Because there's a GMK and there's a PBT, and this is the PBT version. Yes, from Novel Keys. Yes, yes. The best PBT? Honestly, I love NK PBT. I have Spellbook and you enjoy it very much. I haven't tried that set. But it looks good. I mean there's a lot of GMK sets in stock nowadays. Yeah. Like if you've ever wanted to try GMK, like actually now is such a good time. So the thing with these like super thin PCBs, when you're soldering this, you really want to make sure you go back. Yeah. Now is like the time to check it out. It's such a good time to enter the hobby right now, even though it's like technically slowing down. Oh, really? They're in stock, but there's a lot of alternatives. It's less costly. Yeah. More studios are indeed creating their own, but sometimes I get a little wary about new studios because you don't know like how their QC will be. I think one company that did an amazing job just like doing their own thing is Osume or Osum, however you say it. They did a fantastic job like breaking into the market. Yeah, the Milky Way effect. I mean, I don't think Milky Way is bad, but yeah. GMK said NA is like too saturated, right? Oh yeah, the all caps. It's so sad because apparently like you can't even email them anymore. Yeah, I think Osume did a really good job. And he's too saturated, yeah. They had like a big sale recently. Wait, really? Wait, really, JB? Yeah. So you think you're gonna go Kibo? Kibobo? Some nice PBT caps, die subbed. Yeah, I think Canon Keys also. Canon Keys, good quality and also great kitting. Wait, Kikobo. It's Kikobo? What the? I thought it was Kibobo this whole time. Oh my god. Stop. I could have sworn I heard someone say Kibobo, but they were saying Kikobo. What's the name of my cat? The one on my chair right now is Cosmo. Kikobo. Oh my god, stop. Wait, GMK? You're talking about, like, GMK? Did the Heine sets ever make it through? I am not. Okay, nice. Which one are you talking about, Mochin, that didn't make it through? Gion really likes Kikobo. Different to me, GMK, you have to pay like 150 base novelties. Yeah. I mean, isn't GMK's selling point that, you know, they have a lot of molds and you can achieve like colors that you can't necessarily with like PBT? Oh, it didn't make it through? Oh no. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, I need to check. Yeah, for sure. Oh, you want to hear my opinion? I don't like Dolch. I'm about to get flamed. I don't like Dolce either. Oh, thank God. Okay. You also don't like beige. Some colors you can achieve through ABS, main selling point about original cherry molds. Yeah. I don't know. For me, if the keycap set is cute and it's not like terrible quality, I'm good with it. I like my colorful keycaps, so. Oh wait, which beige emote? Hold on. Let me let my dog in. She's at my door. Never mind. I heard wrong. It was actually my cat at the door. Not kink. For me, I wish more profiles of the cherry available so artists is a bit better. Like, essay? Or just like in general. Hello, PB, what's up? I gotta finish all of this in an hour and a half. You guys think I got this? No, it got moved up by 30 minutes. I guess because she's like flying with the wind instead of against it, so. Speed solder, I'm trying. My cousin. Essay's the main artisan shade, but they're also massive. Yeah. I do love my artisans. No, I think she just did carry on. You got the same solder iron? I love it. It's like, so mine is not USB-C powered, but it can be if you have the right adapter. Like I have a converter, but I personally love it. No way I could tell true. Is she staying with you guys? No, she actually lives in Austin. TS100, yeah. I have a Pine Sol that I bought, but I really couldn't justify using it until this one like broke or something, but I got both. Yeah, I have the pencil that I bought. Or pencil. Actually, shoot. Okay. Time to double check this bottom row. So 7U. I mean, yeah, that looks correct. Oh, there's no switch right here. Yeah, I think it like went on sale, so I bought one just because like everyone's saying like, oh, it's a good one. So I bought it just to just to have one, you know, FOMO. So I have one if I ever need. A little asterisk. When do you start your Final Fantasy raids? Yeah, true. Just in case. Tuesday. I was gonna give this keyboard to Zyronic, but the PCB is not the PCB might not be working because it's missing a diode right here. So I need to get a replacement PCB. Yeah. I haven't tried soldering boards yet, but you're tempted to try it. Investment you may use once. Yeah, I mean, hot swap is... I actually prefer hot swap for my builds. Just because, like, if I have hot swap, I can do, like, multiple sound tests. But... Choco Cake, thank you for the 5 months. If it's a personal, of course, I would just do solder. But if it's a content board for a vendor, I prefer hot swap. So my family already kind of celebrated it, but we'll probably just like eat dumplings. How's built? It's okay. It's a 1mm PCB, and the switches are not that snug, so I'm trying to make sure they're snug right now. So I'm gonna do something weird. So I'm only gonna do one pin, and then make sure it's even, and then solder the other side. Yeah, 1mm, yep. Because these switches are not snug in the PCB, and it actually wiggles around, so for the sake of making sure that everything is like even. I think a lot of people basically get their, you know, changing switches out of the way by just buying multiple boards. The purple? Yeah, purple is a good color. Plus, we're already under the expectation that the board is not going to work because it's missing a diode, or the PCB is not going to work. So theoretically, I don't even need to solder all these in. I could just like halfway solder. No, because they don't even stay in place. So see, I do this, I put them in, and it falls out anyways. So there's no point in me putting all of them in, because as soon as I flip it over, it's just gonna fall out. So that's why I'm doing one at a time. It's just the switches. The switches are either very loose or the PCB is very loose. Like, so the switches move around in this part. I'm not sure. Yeah, I could if I had something like that, but I don't have one that big. I have soldering mats, but not anything hard surface. I could maybe use a cardboard box, but it's kind of unruly. But you're right. If I had like a big hard surface that I could flip over, but the only thing I can think of off the top of my head that I have is like a cardboard box or a keyboard. Hello, Novocaine. What's up? I think with the hearts, like flipping it over, either way, I would have to go back and make sure they're all like snug. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything like that. I have like a looping station, maybe. Yeah, I'm just doing one leg. And then I'll ask them for a replacement PCB. And I'll literally just desolder diode off of that replacement PCB. And put it on this one. I mean, it's either do that or just like don't do the build. But I already told them I was gonna do the build. Yeah, me too. I think someone suggested just like not soldering. But I think with the half plate, I had to. Yeah, so Wutre runs a lot of boards for like smaller designers. Who don't really have like the manpower to, you know, QC themselves or distribute it themselves, and so they do help a lot of like the smaller designers run boards. Kind of something like similar to what Canon Keys does. And so yeah, they're running the board for. Oh shoot! They're running the board for Keyno. I think if I were to run a board, I would run it with a vendor, like a reputable vendor if I could. Just because, like, I feel like QCing boards is awful. I would go through Mikibo. I love popcorn. So it's fair to say QC would be decent for these versus the protos. Yeah, so the thing with like proto, like streamer units, yeah, sometimes QC might not be the best just because like, oh, it's a pre-production unit, it's like their test run unit. But the biggest thing is like, if you have concerns, it's always worth like asking regardless. But yeah, mine was a pre-production unit. I think the QC would probably be a lot better running it through, you know, Wutre versus like doing it themselves, especially if they don't have like the experience. Because QCing is like, you know, I feel like people think that QCing is easy, but I don't think QC is easy. I think QCing is a very hard thing to do, like, correct. Because, like, it depends on your standards. And if you don't have that eye for it, it can be hard. Yeah, QC, I imagine is very stressful. So, for example, like, Gion has such a high ceiling when it comes to like, or has like high expectations when it comes to QCing, and for good reason. But you know, he has that like trained eye to do that stuff, and it's like a matter of training other people. But if it's like your first time doing it and it's your first board, there's a very high chance that QC can be like a little sussy. And so solo QC is hard, yeah. The standard of QC for keyboards is insanely high. Yeah, you would think that, but I've seen some pretty sussy boards. So it's like, this is the A stock. It's like, what? Like, there's definitely a standard, but not everyone meets that standard. You obviously have a diode issue. Yeah, I mean, typically streamer units, they're sent to streamers for a reason, to kind of address any issues that people may or may not have about the build, especially like, oh, you know, you sent me this insert, but it doesn't fit. Like, is it going to be, you know, addressed? But I think you should really be more worried if they're like, oh, this is a production unit, I'm building it. And then it's like sussy. I think diodes, though, there's nothing you can do about the diode, because like, you could have perfect QC, you could ship it and the diode falls off, and then it's like, whoop. But when it comes to like an insert not fitting, see, that is a bigger issue at hand, because that's a manufacturer error at that point, more than like a shipping, you know. Yeah, I heard that Alex, he wanted to use the heat one, but it didn't like fit right. The standards for hobbyists can be insanely high. Yes. Yes. Honestly, would not have gone for the sport if it wasn't for WeChat, QCing, and distributing. And that's why people run boards through them. And that's why that happens. Ah! Please stop biting my elbow. I'm trying to work with hot iron. Kilo, you have to go down. I can't. Not while I'm soldering. Sorry, girl. This whole heat cutting middle piece is warped. Yeah. I did hear about that. Very high. It's crazy. It is. It is. Like, QC issues can honestly make or break, I feel. Plus, you always have to like read the vendor's like definition of what they consider A stock or B stock, because it varies, you know. For example, like Gion's like B stock or like C stock could be like another person's like A stock, you know. I mean, Salvation, I heard people were complaining about machine marks inside, right? But I don't think that's like a fair thing to like complain about, because it's on the inside of the board. If it were on the outside, for sure, but inside, I just think scuffed internals in the sense of like it doesn't even work, or it's just there's like machine marks and people don't like that. It's hook marks. Oh, for whenever they Cerakoted it, or was it Cerakoted? I think internal marks are fine. If it's external, no way, for sure. You also waited 2 years for the board, so I understand the frustration. Well, I just think like Salvation sold what? Like over 2K units? Like waiting 2 years for 2K units, I think honestly it seems pretty fast in the grand scope of things, because what, you have like 300 unit boards and it takes like a year, and just imagine the Salvation, which is what, quadruple that. I don't know. I can understand being frustrated about like not having a perfect board after all that time, but it also depends on like how many units are made, and like if you're complaining about something. Come on, you need to go. If you're complaining about something that is internal or external, because Salvation units shit ton, right? No, it's Kilo like biting my elbow while I'm trying to solder with this hand. I had to throw her down. I had to put her on the ground. $2K plus units for Salvation is crazy fast, yeah. I think so too. And like the whole other beast when it comes to like these things is also like color matching. See, if people were complaining about, you know, Salvation and not having like the right colors, I could see like the frustration with that. But color matching is also like a beast in itself. Oh my god, this one's hard. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, I ordered this every plate option to try all the different configs. Never used a half plate. Biggest difference between half and full plate? Oh, because there's no plate in the middle. Yeah, it's softer, I would say, when you're typing on the alphas. Like, on top of making all the units, he also had to QC 2K units as well. And yeah, you have to make more just in case. I put 50-gram long springs. Salvation took way too long. I mean, I think the fault there is that there was just so many units and it was just poor old Salvin going away at it. I think... Oh shit. I think 2k units for 2 years is like... I don't know. I think that's pretty good in the grand scheme of things when you look at like other group buys and how long they take for like a third of the units. But I'm also not in it, so maybe that's why I'm not like that upset. Kilo, I'm about to put you on the ground again because I'm trying to work with hot iron, and if you bite me like that while I'm soldering and I jump and I burn myself, you should be responsible. You will be responsible. Ah! Oh, okay. Dionysus? Sorry, I probably said that wrong, but thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Oh, I need to update that. I swapped some out. Ah. Yeah, I mean, you should have... I mean, in hindsight, yeah, they should have set a human limit, but... That's like hindsight stuff, you know? Dionysius. Okay. But Dio is fine? Okay, cool. I'm like really bad with names, in case you guys couldn't tell. I personally am a fan of half plate. If I could make all my boards half plate, I would. Peristroka. Too much for the potato brain to handle, for real. Thank you for enjoying your questions, stream and chat. Oh yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for. I tell people to ask me questions. I'll try to answer it the best I can. And then if I don't know it, then someone in chat will probably know the answer. Oh, shoot. This is why no other streamer went half plate, by the way. I think Alex and Apiary both did full plate. I was a fool. I saw half plate. So while I love half plate, but it's like it's more prone to these issues where it's like, oh no. Hot swap life? Yeah, I prefer hot swap for content builds. Or like, oh no, I pulled it out too soon. It's faster, and then I can show you guys like the multiple options you have. But this is fine. Hello, Finding Timo. Tutsu? I thought they were finally color matches done. I saw that Hazakura is now in queue for production. The waffle board? Yeah. It is indeed the waffle board. You got a lilac board for Tutu? Which one? Dude, couple, I don't know what was wrong with that switch. That's like, it baffles my mind. Like, I don't know what the heck happened to it. Because it was working fine. It's so strange. Maybe the switch was like on its last legs. Yeah, the solder on the back was fine. Yeah. So these were looped by my loop goblin, but the new WS switches, like the whites with like the ones that have the white housings and like the different colored stems, those I have used stocked. They sound fine. At least the ones that I were sent. Last legs, yeah. I don't know. I built a board for Cupo, one of the switches just didn't work on arrival. But it worked on my stream, so... I have not tried Gateron Hippos. I will be real with you in that a lot of the switches that I have exposure to are because clients send them to me or vendors will send them to me. But there's like too many switches out there for me to like consistently buy them. So I only really try switches that... Thanks for the follow. I only really try switches that I get sent. And I also don't like doing switch reviews because... I don't know. I feel like all switch reviews end up being the same. In my opinion. There are some out there that really like are different, but it's just hard to... For me, it's like... Oh, yep, that's a switch, alright. I think tactile, though, if you're doing, like, tactile switch reviews, that there's a little bit more meat in there to, like, kind of talk about it, but I feel like with linears, it's so hard to tell, you know? It's hard to tell, in my opinion. Crunchy? Yeah, I mean, you could use the buzzwords to really, like, get people going, but... What they don't tell you is that it also really depends on the board you're putting them in. Because you could put the switch in one board and then it will sound completely different in like another board. Crispy? Yeah, there's a lot. That's why oh shit. I mean, I low-key, whenever I use SEO stuff, like search engine optimization, and I use like the tags, I do put doc. Cause doc is what gets you the clicks. Yeah, I'm serious. I don't put it in the title, but I do use it as a tag. So if people search like doc, my video will pop up. Patty is one of them? Look. These buzzwords are good for video discovery, okay? Like, don't at me. It's good for discovery. Dock, yeah. Backspace. It says right here. No, it's right here. uh, one, two. Dock isn't even where it's at. It's all the nice, gentle, delicious clack. No, it's all about the crunch. And the click. CXCV. QW. When someone asks about Docky sound, I assume they want it with PE foam tape modded. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's just, sometimes it's hard to like replicate the sounds that you're looking for. Because I have had people come up to me and say like, I want a creamy keyboard. I want a clacky keyboard. And that's always like one of the harder things for me to navigate, because it's like, okay, but what keyboard are you looking at, you know? Honestly, the easiest boards to build is when someone tells me I want silence. I'm like, oh, so easy. I can do that for sure, you know? Like that one, I don't have an issue being like, oh, you know. But it's when they're looking for something else that's like a little harder for me to navigate through. Okay, so the switches are a little wonky. I try to do my best. But these switches, even though they're 5-pin, they were not tight in the PCB. Yeah, like honestly, when someone asks me for a silent build, that's the easiest for me. ASD. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Oh yeah, it's split backspace. I had this on a 60% with split back. So if you're wondering why I'm putting on the keycaps, it's because I'm trying to make sure there's nothing like too crazy out of place. Because this is half plate, and the switches, despite being despite being 5-pin, it just was not truly snug. Okay, I think the only one that really stands out to me is this U and this O. The rest kind of look alright. This H. This T. Okay. Type this out for me. I need to fix the T, the U, the O, K, and O. Okay. T, U, O, K, L. T, U, O, K, L, and V, and then left bracket. And numbers. Let's do 9 and 0. Okay, thanks. Okay. T, U, K, N, L, okay. Doing anything fun? I don't think so. I'm just taking it easy, I think. T, U, O. K. How about you guys? L. V. Left bracket. Where's the bracket? This one? Okay, O's a little sussy. I fix this O. Oh no. Wait, that's 0. I need to fix O, which is right. And then the U. And then the H. And then the... What numbers did I say? 9 and 0? Okay. And then probably the N. And the N and an M. Oh, that is soon, right? 12:30. Okay, and the 5. Oops. Okay! I could go back and fix it later, but I think for the most part this looks okay, right? There's nothing that you guys are like, whoa, that's not supposed to be there. Oh, hello, Carol. How you doing? Give me a sec. Let me go grab my taro set. It's up top. Peking duck? Oh, wait, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh, hello, Joyce. How you doing? Hey, you know Carol? Carol, I met her at the meetup. She's very sweet. Also, I still have not gotten a response. But I will let you know when I do. Oh, really? Yeah, I just met her. Very sweet. Yeah, Glendale is a cook. Glendale is... He's always like, oh, I could have made that for you. Just let me know next time. And I'm like, okay. Okay, let's see. So I do need these. Yeah, how do you make the skin crispy? You pour like, do you like pour hot oil over the skin to make it crisp? Or am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of the pork one. I'm not a fan of the black on this keycap set. Yeah, it is a very dark purple. I don't think I really have that many purple sets, now that I think about it. Or all the purple sets that I have are still in production. Sad. Hey, what is it? Print? Alright. Oh my god. That's how you can tell they don't build that many TKLs. Print, scroll, pause. Okay. Print. Scroll, pause. Insert. Home. Page up. It's a very dark purple. Yeah. It's a very dark purple. Let's see. See. They have like the colored accents, but I want to put artisans right there. Because we love artisans here. Someone sold a Totoro Ditto? Fuck, I missed it. You never see those for sale. Honestly, so sad. Wait, is Caro here? Check this out. Hold on. Hey. I like dittos too. I really like dittos too. These aren't all my dittos either. Keep it there. Oh, over my list? Wait, did you go to their heroic, Glendale? Myth caps. They did like a rat heroic that you could have gone to. Just say you're my friend. You're literally the GM's friend. I'll take a better picture for you later, Vin. So myth_caps. Which one is my favorite? Like my favorite ditto? Oh, that's hard. That's hard. I want to say maybe a Pokemon one. Or maybe one of the snowman ones. Yeah, I need to update it for sure. I keep forgetting. Okay. So interesting thing about this board, we're building a keyboard, right? We're not like raving about artisans. Like that's the real reason why we're here, right? Sorry, hold on. Okay. Anyways, this is a screwless design. So you don't see any screws on the case, they're all internal. So they're all in here, right? All the screws are on the top and bottom. I don't see any screws on the side. So, let's see. Yeah, those are who the egg tarts are by. I wanted to show Caro because she also likes collecting the dittos. You think if I ran a Ginkgo Kibi tray, people would buy it? Like a group buy? because the MOQ is pretty high. Wait, no, buy her Lunar New Year's one. That one's very cute, but I'm just curious. Cause Reagan said that he would run it for me, or he asked for me, and I shouldn't just assume, but he asked for me. And so if I'm able to meet the MOQ, is that something you guys would be interested in? Dude, I love Reagan. Kinko loves Reagan. Okay, so here's the insert that you can... This is an accent. You only really see it from this part and this part, right? But you don't actually see it right here in the front. Thanks for the follow. Hello, Eve. So here's the waffle. Here's the waffle. So you can take it out, and then you would normally put the USB port in here, but I'm not doing that because I'm missing a diode. But you would have to unscrew this, put it through. Here, I'll just unscrew it so you guys can see what it looks like. I just have to leave here by 12. So. If you could find more artisans you could justify, I almost got the Duckverse at Door Factory. Oh. I mean, Door Factory makes really good stuff. Can you go trace one again? I don't know yet. I think the MOQ is quite high. Like, let me see. Wait, when's my last message to Reagan? Oh, for keycaps, black and white is 100. For custom colors, so like the Hebe caps, 150. Trays is 150 MOQ. Mac trays, actually, they're sending me their new upcoming trays too. 150, pretty tough for a tray. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if I had like a bigger following, maybe I could do it, but I think I still need to wait a little bit. Okay, so here's the waffle weight is only waffle on the front, right? But so here were the screw points, and here's where you would put the JST, right? Normally. And then it's interesting because they give you tape. So this is one of the reasons I wanted to show you guys, even though we're not plugging it in, is because look, normally you would plug it in right here, or you screw it in right here, and you run it through. And normally you kind of have to do this like dance and finagle and make sure like the wire doesn't pop up. But they actually give you this like bandage to put on right here to keep the cable down. So it's the shape of right here. So that's pretty cool. I know some people are kind of weird about like having, you know, sticky stuff like this, like tape. Some people don't mind it, obviously, but yeah, it is a long cable, but if you ever struggle with like putting it down, they do have this tape to help you keep it down. I think the only thing I could see with this is, you know, what if you have to like take this off and on a lot, but personally, I don't see like the average person having to like remove this often, because once it's screwed in and once it's, you know, in your PCB, unless it breaks, you're pretty much not going to be removing this again. But if that is something you've ever thought like, oh, I wish I had like tape to hold this down, well, they give you tape, right? Yeah. And we can look at the feet as well. Bye, emo. ASMR peel. I don't know, it always stresses me out when I peel it. But so here are the feet. So these just pop in, which I like, right? I personally don't like feet that you have to stick on, because whenever you're like pushing your keyboard across the desk for whatever reason, there's a very high chance for it to just like ploop off. And then, you know, like over time, if your feet that have adhesive keep like coming off, then it gets like less sticky over time, right? But with these having the 3 to like keep it in place, that's pretty nice. That's like my preference. You also see these on boards like on the Frog by Gion. There are other boards, but the Frog is the first one that like comes in my mind where it's not sticky feet, right? And then, yeah, so that's what that looks like internally. We'll put this weight back. We'll screw these back on. I'm gonna wait until I get sent a new PCB to assemble it. Honestly, I just never put feet on my keyboards because I have my desk mat and I like being able to slide. And I feel like with feet kind of counters that, but I guess it depends on the feet. Oh, add Penrose, thanks to the raid. What are you doing today? Welcome, raiders. My name's Patricia. I build keyboards. I'm building a Keyno, the Y8 right now. Thanks for the follow. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. And if I can't help, my chat can help. They literally have a keyboard Wikipedia, walking Wikipedias in here. How you doing? Yeah, the feet, so the feet, they do multiple things, right? They either help to dampen like the metal to like hardwood or metal contact, whatever. It also stops it from sliding. But yeah, there's a bunch of functions for feet on the keyboard. Hello, Mario. Yep. Okay, so this uses these little... Wait. Oh, it's right here. This uses these little gaskets. They're almost like socks. Okay, so let's see. I'm assuming the thicker part is what goes down. So if you look at these feet, in case you can't see it, you see how one side is technically thicker than the other? And then at the bottom, you see there's like the 3 dots. So that's how you can tell which side is thicker in case you look at this and you're like, I can't tell which side is thicker. They actually mark it for you on the gaskets. So you see the 3 dots, that's how you know it's the thicker side and the thin side doesn't have it. You guys like sock gaskets? Yeah, so I guess the only like adhesive you have is for the JST, but you didn't even need to use it if you don't want to. Although I do feel like there is some kind of like satisfaction for me when you put on like the sticky gaskets and it goes on perfectly. There's something very satisfying. But you could say the inverse is also true, because when you put on a gasket and it doesn't fit perfectly, they're just like, oh my god, okay. Oh, I have a QK75. Yeah, so that one, it has like, yeah, it's kind of looks like a barbell, like a very like short barbell that you put. So the top part, the two weight parts, up top and bottom, and then you have like the thin part that you slide onto the PCB. I have a few things coming from Owl Labs to do content for, but I'm afraid I can't say what they are yet, but I do have a few things coming. So if you guys like Owl Lab stuff, please look forward to that. I will be releasing content on that sooner than later, I guess. More content? Yeah. I feel very fortunate that vendors want to work with me. Vendors and designers. They literally have like a sea of people to pick from, and yet they want to work me, and that just makes me happy. When is subathon? I don't know, probably during my 2-year anniversary for Twitch partner, probably. Hi, presents. 60% right now, that's fair. Okay, so going back to the top piece, you can see, so this is the accent, and then this is also another accent. So it adds this nice little sliver of color, or, you know, something to divert the eyes right here. But, ooh. Yeah, I think it's in April. But basically you have an accent piece right here, and you have an accent piece right here. And then also looking at this top case, so you notice these on this middle accent piece. This is alignment tabs for the case. So if you look at the bottom piece, you'll see the alignment tabs. And that's to make sure that the case closes correctly, to help you align it. So you just... Okay, so this is where I would need to take the keycaps off in the artisans. Okay. But if you're wondering why I put the keycaps on first, it's because I needed to check the alignment. So let's take off these to make sure that they fit. Or else it won't go on. Two mounting options? What do you mean? You mean like the tabs? Oh no, I was just pointing out that there are the alignment tabs to help you close the case. Oh, so I need to put this in here first. Oops, my bad. I forgot, you have to take this piece off first. Oh, yeah it is. I'm just blanking and I forgot to take it off. No, you're right. Yes, that's how it's supposed to be built. Yeah, I'm just blanking. What's your favorite mounting style? I want to say gasket, but there's so many different gasket mountings. And plus, I don't like all gasket mounts, so it really depends. I think it depends on the board, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, gasket's so broad. That's why I was like, wait, if I say gasket, that's like literally half the boards in the hobby. Okay, so here's the middle piece, right? So then you fit this in. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. O-ring mounts? You talking about like O-ring tray mounts or like the big O-ring mounts? Okay, so after you've put this on, then you can screw it in. So one thing I might not have shown you guys as well is that there's also alignment tabs right here. Mounts like the corn? I think those boards have to be designed very well, like the unicorn or the moon tower. Yeah, I think they have to be designed really well, but I do think like O-ring mounts, at least the unicorn I typed on was very consistent. Grapefruit? KTT has such cute switch names. Wait. Are these the right ones? They should be the longer ones. Hi, Punk Show. How you doing? Yep. Hi, Avo. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Avo. Did you just get back from work? I'm actually still here, streaming. Believe it or not. This looks like a great TKO. Yep, it just started group buy yesterday. It's $349 for the standard, and it's $399 for the heat edition. Okay. I love alignment tabs. I think alignment tabs are the best things to happen to keyboards. Alignment tabs and plate forks. The pancake or the waffle? Yeah, the waffle. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so the inside there's like a standard and there's also like a heat edition. There's like a red and blue one. So for the heat edition you have two choices and those look really cool. This is PBT. I joined the hobby a little too late to get GMK. No, this is the Loopedeck. This is the most recent Loopedeck they released, the smaller one. And so I think the bigger Loopedeck has like multiple knobs. This has the two, but this is awesome. It functions as a streaming. It can function as a stream deck, but you can also use it for other programs, especially if you edit and stuff. Oh, it's right here. It's like, what the? He's sleeping. The horizontal silver accent on the ray feels a little off to me. I think it's something they did to make it stand out. Or it's like an accent piece, right? To make it the top a little bit more unique. So you can actually change this out if you don't like the silver. Will I get a voice mini? Yes, I will be getting one of those. No, that's patisserie. I just built my Dama pad. I wish I could do more with the OLED. Did you see in the Bolsa Discord, they have people who have coded different things? Oh, that's a little, that's got a little bounce. You only saw the bongo cat, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, here, I'll show you the side. Oh, you could really see that there, right? Like, I'm pressing the space bar. Eee? Eee? I think the next two setup purchases is probably going to be monitor and wall mounted shelves so you can put plants up there. Good call. You like it? I also wish they did something in the space below. Oh, like right here. I mean, I feel like that's pretty common with TKLs. Is like normally someone does like an engraving right here, especially if you have this cluster. And so I guess probably design choice to do something a little bit more unique right here. Oh, the Loopedeck? Yeah, I like my Loopedeck a lot. I went to TwitchCon with gym leader Nathan and Lolslax, and I worked the first 2 days, and the last day I got to walk around with Ryan to look at the floor, and we both bought the Loopedeck for a discounted price, and we got it before everyone. So pretty neat. So if you guys notice, Lolslax has one too. As I started to move away from Elgato products, I didn't really need like the integration because, you know, a lot of people get Elgato because it's like the seamless like integration with other products. Same with like Apple, right? But as I moved away from Elgato products, you didn't really need that anymore. I needed something that was like more practical that I could use with everything. And that's why the Loopedeck is so nice, because like, so I use this for Premiere, but I can also use it with OBS. So you can set different profiles for different programs you're on. Plus there's like the knob, which is really nice, right? And then you can also like do, shoot. Oh, so it's on the it's on OBS right now. But if I click out of OBS, you see I clicked out of OBS. So you can do the different tabs like this. So you can set them. As you can see, I haven't really set much. Yeah, you can change the brush sizes. Yeah, so I have like a profile set up for Premiere. Thanks for follow. You can also slide it. So you see how I'm sliding right now. Oops. So you can also, it's touchscreen, so it's not just a button. Like it's actually, you can slide it. Pretty cool, right? And so yeah, I like this a lot more. But it's on, so you see how it's swapped because it's on, I have OBS open right now. But if I click out of OBS, it goes back to like the normal. So I can just open all my programs here. Pretty nice. I like it a lot. Elgato products are heavily overrated. Honestly, because audio control help me recommend it. Yeah. Yeah. I just like using it because I edit videos quite often actually. And so having like all the shortcuts and like color matching photos, it's just a lot easier to just be like, you know, I'm out here trying to make backers and VF for backer pads. Exactly. Like for me, backer pads just end up being artisan holders. So I just bought the Loopedeck and there's lots of support for it. So, but yeah, here's a keyboard. Here's what it looks like. You can see the side right there. Here's the back. I haven't peeled this off yet. Okay, so I'll show you guys how the feet assembles. Elgato desk mount solutions? Yes. I haven't done the sound test. You're good. I haven't done it yet. So there's a design language here, or the design theme they have going on here. So they have this triple again. So we saw this with the gaskets. You're seeing it on the feet. And so that's pretty nice. They're doing it in threes. There's also three weights, three different weights. So the back weight, the internal weight, and the accent mid weight. Can you compare it? I still don't have my callus, but I want to say that the callus purple is deeper. I really like the heat colored weight. Yeah. I just have the standard, but okay. This is gonna be a fingerprint magnet. Okay, but it has been peeled off. Cool. And then we'll do the top down. So you can see the little accent piece. Keyno right here. So this is where you can see the middle piece. You see it right here. Right? And then it ends up, you don't see it over here. You do see the seam right here. I probably need to screw it in a little bit more tightly, but you don't see the middle accent piece out here at all. So this board, the top and bottom are a little off, just a little bit. But like I said, this is a pre-production unit, so. Yeah. That's the board. We'll do a sound test. So we don't have a monkey types because my PCB is not working, but I will open monkey types on my end. Wait, I don't have a keyboard. Someone send me the monkey type website. The subtle accenting on this is really classy, very nice. Yeah, so there's subtle accents. There's also this thematic thing they're keeping with like the threes. So there's like the 3 dots on the gaskets. There's 3 dots on the feet on both sides. It is a neat design. Thank you, Mochin Grape. Okay. So you guys are probably gonna have to time me, but Yeah, so it's 349 or 400, 399, 2 editions, right? Jack can keep track of the type list. Yeah, I know, right? The purple boards are good. I have an IU board that I haven't opened yet. I'm pretty excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for that too. The IU purple by Perry. It's gonna be nice. Okay, give me a sec. Wait, do you guys want side profile or top down? Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to do the build and build bougie because I don't have a keyboard right now. Okay, so this is Keyno's Y8. It is currently in group buy, started yesterday. This is the purple color, this is the standard. We're using a FR4 half plate. We're using the WS Aurora pink switches. This is PVT Taro. What else am I missing? Oh, they're WS stabs, so Wutra stabs. So TLDR, FR4 half plate, Aurora pink switches, and PBT Taro. Hello, I'm back. Yes, this is zero foam. 150 word per minute, not bad, not bad. True. Hi, Sammy. Oh, you got an ad during the sound test? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so my thoughts. Do I have an affiliate code? If you buy it through Amazon, I will get a commission. I have a storefront page, but if you're buying it directly from them, I don't. Let's see. Oh my god. Here, I can, Kato Gato, you need to stop. Can you buy it through Amazon? Oh no, I'm talking about the Loopedeck. It might not be on there yet. Wait, is it on there? I have a keyboard! I have a keyboard, but not really! Oh no! It is? Can you link it? If you link me the Loopedeck, then I can link you my affiliate link. And then if you buy it through there, then I get commission. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yes. Okay, let me add this to my list. This is to my... Wait, it's already on my computer list. I'll do my streaming equipment. But... Copy. Paste. So that Amazon link, I'll get commission if you buy it. Bored, can I stay? Yeah, you could stay. Did you build that keyboard for custom Amazon parts or what? No. So these are custom parts, but not from Amazon. But yes, this was fully assembled. Custom parts. But let's look at it since we finished building it and I have to go soon. Alright, so this is a Keyno Y8. It is being ran by Wutre right now. I think the US funder is Dane Keebs, who is also an affiliate of mine. It is a TKL. It comes in both Winky and Winkyless. There are a handful of different colors. This is a standard edition. There's also a special edition, a heat edition, which comes in 2 different ones. So the heat edition basically gives you like different accent pieces, right? But, yep, here it is. Here's a side profile. So this is a mid part. And so if you buy the special edition or the heat edition, this part would also change, right? So it's very subtle. It peeps out. And then you see there's just like a nice little angle right there. Just like small design language stuff. But this case is screwless, so you don't see any of the screws on the board. It's all internal. You do see the seam right here, but it's really not something you see that often, especially if you're just typing on it. Here's the back. So it uses daughterboard JST. You have a centered USB port, center lower USB port that is recessed in the case. So you have this shiny weight right here. So this is another... Hold on. Cat! Stop! Sorry, my cats are being menaces. Oh my god, my fingerprint. But, yeah, so on the back you have these rubber feet. They're not adhesive. They kind of use like a friction fit to fit in here, which is nice. So you have 4 of those there. And so here's one thing when I'm talking about design language. So you notice how this is not a straight cut, it's like a slanted cut, right? If you look in the back, you see that repeated here. So instead of doing like a straight line across, it's a slanted line. You see that here too, slanted. And then here on the weight, you also see that slanted. So there's different design motifs throughout the board that I don't know if they did it on purpose, but lots of things that repeat, right? So the same thing you see here, you're seeing here, and even right here. And then the same 3 things you also see on the gaskets. And then you have the mirrored Keyno right here. That's who designed it. And then here is the front lip right here. Cool. And then on the front piece, you have this accent. Inside, you have the waffle weight, which you don't see. The more angles I see of this board, the more I like. Yeah, so the very subtle repeating motifs throughout the board. Here's what it looks like from the side. Cool. So there are other boards that kind of do something similar with the repeating motifs. So the first thing that comes to mind for me is the Minerva. I even asked Architect about it. I was like, did you do this on purpose? Like, because there's a lot of repeating numbers. And he was like, yes. So I don't need another purple board. So let's see. Let's see all the colors they have, actually. Internal waffle weight. So the standard color, you have E-cream, E-pink, black, silver, burgundy, dark green, purple, and CNC raw. So you got 8. Hey! Cat, stop. Alright, so sorry. You got 8 different colors for the standard, right? Both Winky, Winkyless, Hot Swap, Solder. And then the Heat Edition, you have... So it's the same colors, except you have 2 different internal weights or accent pieces that you can pick from. But yeah, that's the board. Thank you, Uche and Keyno, for letting me build it on stream. What did you guys think? So there are other streamers that have built this. Apiary, I think, had the green one. Alex had the silver one, and there's also YouTubers that have built it. If you guys do decide to buy this board, please consider using my affiliate link, or if you buy anything from Utre, please consider using my affiliate link. Other than that, I think that's it. I don't have a code, but I do have an affiliate link.